Welcome everyone. Today we're going to do a little reformer magic using the Pilates Circle. So all you need is your circle for this workout. We're going to be working from head to toe, and let's start with a warm-up seated on the carriage with our feet on the floor and put 3 heavy springs on. That'll make sure the carriage doesn't move and get us ready for our next exercise set. Start with the circle in your hands with your hands wrapped around the inside, and then you're going to press out and flex your spine. Then you're going to pull the circle in and extend your spine. So exhale, you're pressing against the outside of the circle. Inhale, you're pulling on the inside of the circle. As you press out, you exhale and really round the spine. As you pull back, you pull on the inside and lift your sternum. That's going to help you get the back muscles all engaged. And then exhale forward and inhale back. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale forward, inhale back. Last time, forward. It should feel really good. Inhale and return. Now we're going to roll back. So you're going to start with the circle in front of you. You're going to roll halfway back, creating that C curve and pushing into the circle as you reach it out. And then come back up. So exhale, roll the pelvis back. Really contract the abs and push against the outsides of the circle. And come back up. Exhale back. And inhale to return. Let's just do that 3 more times. Just really warming up the upper body and the spine. 2 more times. Press against the outside of the circle. And you can pull on the inside of the circle to come up. 1 more time. Exhale back. Inhale up. Now hold the circle out in front. You're going to pull it in toward you using your hands on the inside and turn to one side and come back to the front. Turn to the other side and back to the front. Pull and return. Pull back and return. Look over your shoulder and give me an inhale as you turn and an exhale to turn back. And back. And back. 2 more. Pull, return. Last one. Pull and return. Just take your circle on the headrest here and move away from it. Put your hand on the side of your head. Press down on the circle as you side bend over. Just 5. Really just starting to warm up our spine in all the different directions. 3. And return. Work against that resistance of the circle as you come back up. 1 more. Down and up. All right. Scoot all the way over to the shoulder rest. Put the circle on the edge of the carriage here and press down and come back up. Exhale down, inhale up. 3. And resist on the way up. 2. And 1. And come up. We're going to lay down now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the foot bar and lower it down out of the way. We're going to do a little prep for our abs. So we're going to take your body on the carriage with your shoulders away from the shoulder rest. And let's take the circle and place it between the ankles. Start with your legs tabletop and then flex the torso up and reach the legs out. So I call it the 100 start, and then we just come back down. You're going to exhale up, shoulders round slightly forward so your arms float up, and then come down. It's just enough arm floating to help you really round that upper back. Exhale up and inhale down and curl up and lower down. Last one, come up and lower down. Take your feet and place them on the platform and put the circle now above your knees. We're just going to do a bridge lift. So you're going to press the hips up and squeeze the circle and lower that back down. Make sure your heels are on the platform so you can push into the heels to lift and lower. That'll give you really good glute connection. Lift. And I set my knees away. Press into the circle. And just 4 more. And exhale up. 3. And push away and squeeze the circle. 2. And 1 more time, come up and squeeze and lower down. All right, now we're going to come up and we're going to bring that foot bar back up. Now remember, we've got the 3 red springs on for our footwork. So we're going to come down onto the carriage again. Now shoulders against the shoulder rest. And let's start with your small V. So toes apart, heels together on the bar. And then as you press out, press the circle up and squeeze it and come back. Press 2 and return. 3 and 4. Use your exhale as you press up. 5 and 6. Press 7 and 8. 9. So you're getting upper body and lower body at the same time. And 10. Now come in. Just change your foot position and wrap your toes over the bar. Bring the circle up above your chest here. Now, as you press out, you're going to pull down on that circle. Pull on the inside of the circle as you press out. Inhale and return. Inhale to press and return. So we're making our arm movement and circle movement go with the breath. 5 more. Keep those toes hugging over the bar. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale out. Exhale to return. 2 more. And exhale. 1 more. And come in. Now, heels on the bar. Legs are still together. Circle starts up. As you press out, lower the circle. And then bring it up. And as I lower the circle, I squeeze it. And then raise it back up. Exhale away. Inhale up. Press and return. Try to keep the pelvis from moving. So keep the heaviness of that sacrum on the carriage the whole time. 2 more. And 1 more. Exhaling out. Inhaling to return. Take your feet and switch them into what's called the high half toe position. So the end of the ball of the foot, half the toes on. Hold the circle in front of your chest and you're going to push the carriage out. We're going to do our lower lift. So lower the heels under, you press against the sides of the circle. Lift the heels up, you pull on the inside of the circle. Exhale down, inhale up. 3 and lift. Don't lock your knees. 4 and lift. 5 and 6. Get your glutes to hug each other and the inner thighs drawn in. 3 more. Down and pull. Down and pull. 1 more time and lift and return the carriage. Take your heels to the outside and we're going to go back to our chest press. So second position, press up and down and press 2 and bring it in. Exhale, press out. 3 and 4. Just keep that going. Exhale to press away. Inhale to return. 5 more. And 4. Press right through the center of the heel. Knees track over the center of the feet. Nice strong movement. Last one. And come in. All right, we're going to change our springs. And I'm going to go to just 2 red or 2 heavy springs. We're going to come down onto the carriage again. And you're going to take the circle and you're going to place it between your ankles. And then you're going to take the straps in your hands like so. Do your chest lift or your ab prep. 100 start position. So come on up. Straps are in your hands. We're going to press the circle out and squeeze it. Inhale to bring it in. Exhale, press it out. 2, squeeze it. Inhale to bring it in. And 3. Try to keep the chest lifted. Eyes down the horizon. 4. And 5. Now hold them straight. Lift them. Exhale, lower 1. And come up. Lower 2. Keep the chest lifted. Lower the legs. 3. Squeeze that circle. And 4. And 1 more. 5. Up. And come down. All right, now just grab the circle and you're going to place it on your chest for a second. As you place the straps, we're still on the 2 red, 2 heavy springs. Place the straps on your feet. We're going to begin with the circle on the outsides of the ankles. Your legs tabletop and parallel. We're going to press out, and as you press out, you rotate the legs out and squeeze that circle. Then as you return to tabletop, you turn your legs back to parallel. Exhale away, squeeze. Inhale to come back in. Exhale, rotate out and squeeze. Inhale to return. Again, press out and squeeze. And come back in. Press away. And come back in. 2 more. Press out and return. 1 more time, press. Now hold them there, keep them turned out. Lift them up and turn them to parallel. Lower them down, turn them out and squeeze. Lift them up to parallel. Lower them down, turn out and squeeze. Inhale up. Exhale down and squeeze. Lift and turn them out and lower. 2 more. Come down and lower. Can you feel that? 1 more time. Up and down. Now bring them up, and without moving the carriage, bend the knees. Press up and squeeze. Don't move the carriage. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, press up and squeeze the circle. Draw it down. Try to hold the carriage steady and up. So there's hamstring work, glute work, inner thigh work. And press 1 more time. Down. Don't move that carriage. And up and squeeze. All right, now take the circle out. Hold on to it for a second. And let's just do an adductor stretch. So lift the legs, open and close. That should feel really good right now. Let's do it 5 times. And 3, and 4, and 5. Now, bend the knees and put the circle on the outside of the ankles.
Hey guys, before we continue the workout, I just want to tell you about John Gary TV. On John Gary TV, you'll see workouts like this without any ads or any interruptions. We have literally thousands of workouts on John Gary TV. We've got mat workouts, reformer workouts, all kinds of workouts. And we have lots of different subscriptions, so you can find the one that's perfect for you. If you check out our link above, you'll see that your subscription is 50% off your first month. I hope you'll join me over on John Gary TV, and now let's get back to work.
Like so. Then, hold your legs parallel, press out and push against the circle. And inhale and come back in. Press away and come back in. So our bend and stretch here. Press out and press into the circle. And come back in. Last 2. And in. And 1 more time. Now you're going to hold it there, and we're going to lift and lower. So lift and lower. Press into the sides of that circle. Inhale up. Press into the sides of the circle as you lower. As you lift, don't lift your tailbone. That way you're getting movement at the hip joint and not at the pelvis. 2 more times. Press. And 1 more time. Press. And come back in. All right, let's take the circle off. And we're going to take the straps off. Now come on up, and we're going to go into a little back rowing. So let's lower the foot bar and go to just 1 red or 1 heavy spring. We're going to use our circle here. What I'd like you to do is see if you can get the straps around the outside handles of the circle. If not, just hold them in your hands and hold the circle. But that will help. And you want to have room behind you when you're sitting to roll down. I'm taking my legs on the outsides of the shoulder rests. So I'm going to pull the circle toward my chest as I roll down. I want to keep the C curve here. And then I'm going to roll back up to the top. That's all we're doing. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, come back up. 3 more. Exhale, roll back. Pull that circle in toward your chest. And come back up. You don't have to squeeze it or pull on it. Just roll down. That's it. Now, if you want, you can squeeze it as you roll down. So press against the outside. Now, once we're here, what I want you to do is start to lift the chest, pulling out on that circle so you extend your spine. Now go back into your flexion and sit all the way back up. Let's do it again. Roll down, pressing into the outsides of the circle. Start to lift the sternum and extend the spine, pulling on the inside of the circle. Then press again and flex, and then rise back up onto your sit bones. Exhale, roll down, press. Inhale, pull, lift into extension. Exhale, press, and inhale, rise back up. So use that circle, press into it to really get that flexion. Now pull on the inside to get that extension. Press again for flexion, and then roll back up. One last time. Press. Inhale, pull. Exhale, press. And inhale, come up. Doesn't that feel great? All right, from here, we're just going to turn to the side. And I'm going to come onto my knees. I'm still going to keep that one red or one heavy spring. And we're going to go into a little side arm, side twist. So I'm holding the strap, front strap, in the hand closest to it. And then I hold the circle with both hands. I start in rotation with my ribs, but my hips are forward. I bring the circle in front and then push it out. And then come back. Bring the circle and press. And come back. Exhale, out. Now I'm going to add. As I press it out, I'm going to flex. And then I'm going to rise up and turn back. So I rotate, I start from head to tail, and I flex away as I push the circle. So my goal is for my head to go right aimed at the center of that circle. The top of my head aimed toward the center of the circle as I push out. And come back up one more time. Press. And return. Now I'm going to take the circle and place one handle against my thigh. I'm going to hold on to the strap with the hand closest to it with my palm facing my ear. I'm going to side bend and press into that circle and come back up. Actually, let's take the circle and scoot closer. This will feel better to the shoulder rest. And I'm going to push down on the circle. There we go. And come back up. That gives me a little bit more range. Press over and press down on the circle. And come back up. Exhale, press. Inhale, come back up. Two more. Press down on the circle and press over your head. One more time. Press. And come back up. Let's do that to the other side. That felt good. Turn around. We're going to switch to the other strap. You're going to hold the strap in the hand closest to it. And then hold the circle in both hands. Come around, push out, and come back. Stay tall. Exhale to press around. Remember, the ribs are moving, the hips are staying square to the front. That's our 3. Now we're going to add our torso flexion. So once you get that rotation, then you're going to flex over and aim your head through the center of that circle. Top of your head through the center of the circle. That creates that flexion and rotation. And press. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, press. And one more time. Press. And come back. All right, now we're going to scoot close to the shoulder rest, and we're going to put one handle of the circle on the carriage. Hold the strap in your hand and have your palm facing your ear. You're going to press over your head as you side bend and push down on that circle. Feel those obliques and come back up. Exhale, press over 2 and come up. Press 3 and up. Right over 4 and one more. 5, press and come back up. Whew. All right, now let's come around and we're going to face the front. Here, you have 2 options. You can sit on the carriage if you don't like sitting on your heels. Say it doesn't feel great on your knees, or you can do what I'm doing and you can sit on your heels. Now I just have the one red or one heavy spring on. I'm going to grab one strap for our unilateral chest press. And I'm going to hold the strap. I'm going to hook my thumb and hold it that way. So the rope is under my arm. From here, I'm going to press out. And as I do that, I'm going to tuck my toes under and be very careful here. What I want to do is rise up and press and then come back. Rise up and press and come back. Press through. Now you can put your feet against the shoulder rest if you feel better doing that. And 4, and one more time. 5, and come in. All right, now let's switch to the other strap. So grab that other strap. Remember, hook your thumb so it's underneath your arm, the rope. Hold on to the circle, press out 1, and come back. 2, you can even wrap the strap around the handle of the circle if you want. 3, and press. 4, and one more time. Kneeling squat and chest press. 5, and in. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab the other handle and I'm going to wrap my hands around them. Now I'll put my feet against the shoulder rest and I'm going to come onto my heels. I take the straps over my head, circle over my head, and then I'm just going to throw forward. I'm going to keep the straps above my shoulders and then bend and extend. I'm pressing into that circle as I do this. And press and back. 2 more. Press and back. Now I'm going to add extension of the spine and flexion. So as I bend my elbows, I lift my chest. Doesn't that feel great? And then I'm going to flex forward as I throw. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Open the ribs to come back into extension and then pull the ribs toward the hips to come forward. I'm keeping my seat close to my heels. 3. Inhale back. 2. And back. 1. And done. All right, bring that in. And let's just adjust here. So we're going to have a seat on the carriage. And I'm going to take my legs out, straighten them out. That should feel good right now. And open them so that my feet are about as wide as the Reformer. Let's start with our offering. I'm going to reach forward, open the arms. Feel that nice stretch. Close and come in. As I reach, I'm going to flex the spine. As I open the arms, I'm going to extend the spine. Then I'm going to flex again and come back. So it's kind of a combination of spine stretch forward and offering. Lift, close, and in. Let's do one more because it feels so good. Exhale forward. Inhale to open, lift. Exhale to close. My feet are flexed to get that extra stretch. And come all the way back. And guys, that does it for our Reformer Magic with a little circle. Thanks so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, buddy. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for working out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed that workout. And if you did, I hope that you will join us over on John Gary TV. John Gary TV has over 1,000 workouts that include Reformer, Pilates mat, and fitness. We are your at-home Pilates and fitness studio. Right now, if you sign up, you'll get 50% off your first month. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a Reformer. If you've got a mat, you can have a mat membership. If you've got some fitness gear, you can have a mat and fitness membership. Or if you've got a Reformer, you can have an all-access membership. We've got you covered. So I hope you'll join us over on johngarytv.com today.